Yes.
Hello everyone. Hello analysts and your graduates. My story is that I am a civil engineer and I graduated from like the most desirable university at that field, University of Architecture. But then the second year I recognized that I'm not the most suitable for that field. I could not stick in front of the mirror, the computer, or stick in the construction site. So I think about changing to international business because I see so many opportunities there. Firstly, when I graduated, I have the top like mid second on the right side.
The second on the right side.
I applied for an MBA program, University of South Florida, but I was denied. I was denied for a GPA because, as I mentioned, when I did in my university, I didn't like the way they're teaching me. The structure is so outdated. That's why my GPA is quite low. It's about 2.0 over 4. And they say, wow, low GPA. And it was a little bit upset, but I thought that I'm not good enough, and then I tried something else to broaden my mind and gain experience. I struggled. I was struggling for looking for a job in international business, import and export. But then I realized that I still have a chance. So is that a good idea if I take a second bachelor, study another degree in foreign trade university, and then use that for another step?
You want to take another bachelor degree, you said?
Yes, because now I would like to study in a good MBA program, like Harvard or University of Florida or good school. I don't need a certificate. I need to network with good people and gain good knowledge, not a certificate. And I would like to study with good experience, not to get in the school and to be a silent listener.
Yes.
Yes, I like this here. Then, so what should I do? Is that
a question?
Yes, this is my counseling rather than a question.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any panelists want to take up on that one?
You can change what happened, right? Just can change GPA, but you can certainly make up for it.
Make up for it?
Yeah.
How do you make up for your
I think
GPA?
there's several ways you can kind of complement on counter that. GMAT is one way, I think. If you can do 750, I think that can happen. You try. Work experience is another way of doing it. If you have a good experience, and you show progress over time, and after a few years, you can tell your story. It's not easy, but it's doable. Doing another undergrad degree, I'm not so sure. It's your choice, but I think it depends. You have to calculate your trade-off, because I think time is something that is the most precious. So it's up to you. I don't know if I will do that.
So you can make up for by either higher GMAT, study harder, or more time, more work experience, right?
At least two, yeah.
Did you apply how many years of experience did you have before you applied?
Firstly, I have that part, so I just as soon as I graduated from my university, I applied direct to the university.
Oh.
But during the campus life, I rather went for my experience, working for Saigon Sport Academy as a waiter, work as many jobs as I can to gain experience. But it's not professional. Then, based on my degree, it's nothing. Yes, it's nothing. And then I talked to some people who say, wow, MBA for good experience, deep experience, undergraduate, and then, well, I recognize that, and I look for a job. Firstly, I really struggle for looking for a job because what I would like doesn't match what I learned in university, like international business, working for some international organizations. They firstly look at my CV and look at my bachelor degree, and I have no chance. Then now I'm applying for a construction company, Chinese organization, but I work in operation field, like marketing and something related to business, and then I move on to MBA. But right now I'm thinking the way to get in and pass the admission. Yes.
Well, I'm sure that with more years of experience and if you study work on your GMAT, I actually don't think that GPA, it counters, people would take both in GMAT and GPA into account. So I think come back to Tuan's advice, I don't think you should worry. There are a lot of schools in the States, and we know that all people who have an MBA usually have 2 to 4 years of work experience.
Yes.
Yes.
As you mentioned, there are many universities accept my application form, but I don't like to be there to just get a certificate or to
Sure.
Yes, and I would like to have a good MBA program, because as Mr. Andy answered, MBA is not cheap. It's really expensive, and should consider what MBA program is valuable for myself. That's it.
Sure. We can probably take this offline a little bit later.
Andy,
as well.
did you have some,
Okay. Andy, you have a special request. Yes.
Who? Mr. Andy?
Yeah.
Andy, you have any advice for the gentleman?
Apply to Vietnam Capital.
One alternative is to do the executive MBA. Executive MBA is the good schools like the University of Chicago. Some of the schools are in Singapore now, Northwestern, and the requirements, they don't really require that you have the GMAT, or they do have, you have to have a GMAT, but it's not a requirement up front. It's more of a work sponsorship, and you get through it. I wouldn't say it's an easier way to get in, but they put less emphasis on your GPA and more emphasis on your work experience and the company that you're working with. So my advice for you is try to get a good job, stay with the company, grow up with it, get 4, 5, 6 years of experience, and consider an executive MBA instead of going to a normal MBA. An executive MBA can actually be a little less expensive because the company may also help to pay for it.
All right. So I'm going to ask.